Seven Secrets of the Kakapo's Strange Love Life. The Kakapo, a flightless parrot unique to New Zealand, possesses a truly remarkable mating system, one that sets it apart from virtually every other bird species on Earth. Unlike most birds where males actively compete for female attention, male kakapos engage in what's known as lek breeding. Imagine a designated area where multiple males gather and perform elaborate displays to attract females. These aren't just simple dances, they involve booming calls that can travel over long distances, scent marking with musk secreted from their chests, and complex posturing designed to impress potential mates. It's essentially a beauty test judged by the females, and the loudest, smelliest, and most persistent male often wins. This system evolved because kakapos are nocturnal and live in dense forests where visual displays wouldn't be effective. Kakapo are primarily nocturnal creatures, meaning they're most active under the cover of darkness. This isn't just a preference, it's an adaptation to avoid predators that were once widespread in New Zealand. But being awake at night has another fascinating consequence. Their unique and powerful scent plays a vital role in finding mates. Male kakapo possess a distinctive, musky odor, often described as earthy or even slightly fungal. This smell isn't just about smelling good, it's a key component of their courtship rituals. During breeding season, males release this scent from specialized glands on their chests, essentially advertising their presence to females across considerable distances. The intensity and complexity of the scent can even communicate information about the male's health and genetic quality, making it an essential part of their reproductive success. Then, to find a mate, male kakapo engage in an extraordinary behavior. They create what are essentially bowls on the forest floor. These aren't just simple clearings. Males meticulously excavate large areas of ground, sometimes spanning several meters across. The purpose? To serve as stages for their booming calls. During breeding season, these impressive bowls become hubs of activity as males intensely broadcast deep resonant booms that can travel over 2 kilometers. It's a truly remarkable feat of engineering and vocal prowess, designed to attract females from incredible distances and create the opportunity for courtship. The kakapo's booming calls are truly remarkable, a vital part of their mating ritual and a testament to their unique physiology. These aren't just simple squawks, they're incredibly powerful vocalizations that can carry for over 3 kilometers, nearly 2 miles. To produce these deep, resonant sounds, male kakapos inflate specialized air sacs around their beaks. Think of them as built-in megaphones. They then vibrate these sacs with considerable force, amplifying the sound and projecting it across vast distances to attract females or signal dominance to other males. The sheer volume and range of these calls are astonishing, especially considering the dense forest environment they inhabit. The male kakapo's booming call isn't just a display of strength, it's crucial for female selection. Females meticulously listen to these deep vocalizations, using them as a primary way to assess potential mates. They don't just hear the sound itself, but analyze its characteristics, specifically how loud and low-pitched it is. A larger, deeper boom typically signifies a healthier male, one with superior genetics and access to better resources. Distance also plays a role. Males who can project their calls further demonstrate physical prowess and territorial dominance. This complex assessment allows females to choose the best possible partner for reproductive success, contributing directly to the survival of this endangered species. Unlike many bird species, female kakapo don't construct elaborate nests for their eggs. Instead, they choose a relatively simple approach, laying their 2 to 4 precious eggs directly onto the forest floor. It's quite remarkable, really. These eggs are incredibly vulnerable without any protective structure. The females seek out spots that offer some natural cover, like areas with thick litter or beneath low-growing shrubs. But essentially, it's a matter of finding somewhere relatively safe and sheltered within the dense undergrowth. This behavior is thought to be linked to their evolutionary history and perhaps a response to past predation pressures. Once mating is complete, a fascinating aspect of kakapo behavior emerges. There's absolutely no parental care provided by the male. The female lays her clutch of eggs, typically 2 or 3, and then leaves them entirely to their own devices. It's remarkable these chicks must hatch, survive, and fledge without any assistance from dad. This unique strategy likely evolved due to resource scarcity and the need to focus on further breeding opportunities for the females, as raising young is incredibly energy-intensive in a challenging environment like New Zealand's forests. The survival of each chick becomes entirely dependent on its own resilience and a little bit of luck. Finding a mate can be tricky for any species, but it's especially challenging for kakapo. Their unique lekking behavior, where males gather in specific areas to display and call, is really a consequence of just how few of them there are. Imagine trying to find someone special when you only know a handful of people. The kakapo's population has plummeted over centuries, leaving them spread out across fragmented habitats. This scarcity means that simply locating potential partners becomes an enormous task. Resources like suitable nesting sites and food are also limited, further complicating the process. Because females are so rare and widely dispersed, males have evolved this elaborate system of lekking to increase their chances of being noticed, essentially creating a centralized meeting point for all available individuals. Kakapo breeding is unlike anything else in the bird world, and a key reason for that lies in the female's unique mating choices. They don't just choose one male, they actively seek out multiple partners. This might seem unusual, but it's absolutely vital to the species' survival. With such limited genetic diversity within the kakapo population, each booming male represents an incredible opportunity to introduce new genes into the next generation. A female carefully assesses these males, selecting those with characteristics that will strengthen her offspring. It's a delicate balancing act, ensuring healthy genetics while avoiding inbreeding depression and maximizing the potential for adaptation. Ultimately, every booming call, every courtship display, is about safeguarding the future of this extraordinary bird. The kakapo's mating system is truly unlike anything else in the bird world, And it really underscores just how vital our conservation efforts are for their survival. Male Kakapo don't simply compete to attract females instead. They engage in incredibly complex scent marking rituals. They create large areas of cleared ground called lek sites and meticulously spread their musky scent over them, essentially advertising themselves to potential mates. Females then visit these lek sites and choose the male whose scent is most appealing, a process that can take days. This system, while fascinating, leaves them incredibly vulnerable because females are so selective. Males must invest significant energy into creating and maintaining these elaborate displays resources, which could be used for foraging or predator avoidance. The low genetic diversity within the current population further complicates things, meaning fewer viable mating options exist, making careful management of breeding pairs absolutely essential to maintain a healthy gene pool. Ultimately, understanding this intricate behavior makes it clear that any disruption from introduced predators to habitat loss could have devastating consequences for these remarkable birds.